Hey there, folks! Today, we're diving into a fascinating story about SpaceX and the incredible journey of one of its early employees, Andre Lavoie. This tale is a real eye-opener, and it's got me thinking about the power of stock options and the impact they can have on people's lives. So, let's start with the hook. Andre Lavoie, an engineer who joined SpaceX back in 2009, is now sitting on a fortune thanks to his stock options. Those 200,000 shares he was granted has skyrocketed in value, and he's ready to start cashing them in. But here's the twist. Lavoie isn't planning to sell everything at once. He's taking a cautious approach, selling in intervals, because, as he puts it, you really can't know the future. Now, this strategy might seem counterintuitive to some, but Lavoie's reasoning is sound. The shares have been on a wild ride, and he wants to secure his gains while also leaving room for potential future growth. It's a balanced approach, and it got me thinking about the psychology of stock ownership and the emotional roller coaster that comes with it. But Lavoie isn't alone in this journey. SpaceX's IPO has created a wave of new millionaires, with estimates suggesting around 4,400 employees have seen their net worth soar. And here's an interesting detail. SpaceX's shares are being released in stages, with the first batch already out and more to come throughout the year. This staggered release adds an extra layer of complexity to the decision-making process for shareholders. Now, let's talk about the company itself. SpaceX, founded by the enigmatic Elon Musk, listed on the Nasdaq in June, and it's been a game-changer. The firm's quarterly revenue has nearly doubled, and its spending has skyrocketed. But here's the catch. SpaceX is still in the red, with a net loss of $143 million in the second quarter. Musk, though, remains confident, especially about Starlink, the satellite internet service that's currently turning a profit. He believes it could become the primary internet provider for much of the world. Lavoie, for his part, is using his newfound wealth to fund a hotel renovation project in Italy and a small brewery. But his true passion lies in raising awareness about air pollution in the region. It's a noble cause, and it shows that even with great wealth, some people's priorities remain grounded. Now, here's where things get interesting. Lavoie was personally interviewed by Musk before joining SpaceX, and he describes the CEO as charming when he wants something. While he chooses not to comment on Musk's politics, he's full of praise for the company and its people. This insight into the dynamic between employees and leadership is fascinating and adds a human element to the story. However, not everyone is singing SpaceX's praises. Some analysts are skeptical, valuing the company at less than half its current stock market price. They warn of the financial risks associated with SpaceX's ties to xAI and the broader concern on Wall Street about overvalued AI-linked firms. But not everyone agrees. Ron Epstein, an aerospace analyst, argues that the share price swings are more about market trends than the company's fundamentals. He believes investors are missing the bigger picture by focusing solely on SpaceX's AI connections. So what's the takeaway here? Well, personally, I think this story highlights the power of stock options and the impact they can have on people's lives. It also shows the complexities of valuing a company like SpaceX, which has multiple revenue streams and a unique business model. And let's not forget the human element, the stories of individual employees like Lavoie, who are now reaping the rewards of their early faith in the company. In my opinion, this tale is a reminder that success often comes with choices, and that the journey is just as important as the destination. It's a fascinating insight into the world of startups, stock markets, and the people who make it all happen. So what do you think? Are you surprised by Lavoie's approach to his stock options? And what does this story say about the future of SpaceX and its place in the market? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.